Those vegan guys. Thank you.
Hello my loves, it's a Tuesday night slotting scene again. There's my husband filling the water in cans. Just as an update on the tomatoes, you'll see it looks a lot greener in there. Anything that looks a little bit yellow or dead, we've picked off and put into the compost. So that's filled it up quite a bit. Actually, it's quite a lot in there. But they look... Oh, will you just shift out of the road a sec, Jay?
Oh.
Sorry, my darling.
It's okay.
Just so I can see how much better they look now. Much greener, much healthier. We've picked off loads of stuff. So hopefully we will get a yield of tomatoes and they won't have any rot on them. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Mister?
Yeah, it's just, like a few people have said, it's not just about removing the yellow leaves, it's also allowing air to circulate.
Yeah.
More. Fingers crossed we've nipped that in the bud.
Oh dear. I've just picked 2 more patty pans because I think they're about the size you should have them. I said to Jason, I think this is the size you should have them. Quite small, so that's slightly large. But I said to Jay I might try them roasted whole. And a little plant pot full of strawberries, more strawberries that I've just picked from our wonderfully fruitful Berry Boulevard. Oh, there's another cucumber there and all wants picking, Luke. Oh, and there's one back there, little fat one. Can you see it? There. Can you focus on it? Can check. I do think that the courgette plants might be at the end of their yield now. They're over there. But we'll see. But these strawberries have been giving us plenty of strawberries, really, and there's still loads on there. This late in the season. Just got loads off the tower over there as well. We're going to be picking all of our potatoes this coming weekend. So you'll see it in this vlog, hopefully, the picking of the potatoes, and yeah. Oh, and the apples as well. Oh, and some these plums are turning now. They're actually can you see them? They're actually now. We took one home recently, cut it open and it had a little worm inside. We were very upset about it. So we don't know whether any of them are going to be okay or whether they're all going to be a bit messy. But I might just pick a couple while I'm here and take them home and we'll see. See, them 3 all look fine, don't they? But it's whether a little worm's got in them or not. But we'll try them. We'll try them. I'm looking forward to the bean pyramids next year so that we can have way more borlotti beans. That's the courgettes and all the squashes. I shall whack these over here. Might need another little pot for them. And yeah, all's well at plot 25. Jason just reminded me to get these 2 because they've proper opened now. Look at these beautiful sunflowers in our wildflower patch. Gorgeous. There's 4 more to come out. Whether they'll come out or not, I don't know. But we do love this little wildflower patch. And of course all of plot 25. What a lovely place. Hello again, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
And this is vlog 35.
I believe so.
Of our plot 25 allotment adventures. Not been down as much just lately because it's that, a lot of you call it the hungry gap.
Ah, yes.
So we're waiting. Some of our tomatoes have ripened. That's good. I think that's because you did the trimming last week.
Yeah.
And you've given them more energy.
Yeah.
Now, so thank you for the advice, everyone. we forgot on the last vlog. We'll show you the courgette plants today.
Pretty much remembered everything else but forgot about the courgette plants.
And I'm still considering harvesting one of them blue Hubbards.
Yeah.
Brommers.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a bit of harvesting to do. We've got a bit of tidying to do. We're going to pull some potatoes this weekend.
Yes.
Today's Friday. We're probably going to do the potatoes on Sunday, I think, because we usually pop down all the 3 days that Jason's off work, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Sometimes we'll miss a Saturday.
Yeah.
And like you said, the last couple of weeks, it's not been essential for us to be here on a Saturday.
No.
I am going to get stuck in today and just do a little bit of weeding around some of the beds.
Yes.
Particularly Berry Boulevard, because I neglected that last week. The eagle-eyed of yous will have noticed that I said I was going to tackle some of the bindweed at the side of Berry Boulevard, and then I didn't.
However, don't do too much by hand, because on Sunday we can get the strimmer, the petrol-powered strimmer.
Yes.
And that would be a much easier way to tackle, particularly around the beds.
Oh yeah, but I mean the paths need doing again, don't they?
Yeah, they do. So we might borrow in the lawnmower as well on Sunday. Yeah. Who knows what kind of full vlog this is going to be? Who knows what kind of adventures are going to happen?
It's always
over the next few days. I've just harvested another carrot. If you saw the one I harvested last week, it was long and beautiful. This one, I'll just show you. I'll show you, Beryl. I pulled it because of the yellowing leaves. So there's all these yellowing leaves, and this is what we've got.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
She's a little deformed. She's got a lot of legs, but I bet she'll taste nice in a coleslaw or something.
Well, we don't waste.
I'll chop her up. Some of you have mentioned as well about carrot greens and beetroot greens being good to make a pesto. I have to tell you, we tried them both last year when we started gardening at home last year, and did not like them.
No.
At all. Beetroot greens taste very earthy.
Not a fan of the beetroot greens ourselves, but each to their own, you know, each to their own. But yeah, all sorts to do, as always, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this is Christine. Welcome her to the family. Onward. Now, I don't know whether these are too long to be good, so if any of you know, tell me, because I will still top and tail them, cut them into segments, steam them for a few minutes, and then freeze them in portions. But look how long they are. Salad fingers.
I was thinking that as well.
Was you?
Yeah.
But there's plenty on here. This was just one random plant we chucked in here, and there's loads on it. So I may as well get them while we're here. Yeah, this is, when you consider this is one plant.
Awesome.
So, but I bet someone says, oh no, they're too long then, they'll be tough and horrible. I'll force myself to eat them. So we'll actually show you this time. These are, now you focus on this bit here, Jason, because I know somebody mentioned recently that we might have powdery mildew. They could be right. This is the natural mottle pattern that you get on courgette leaves. We had the same thing last year, and I've checked it out on Google. However, now we're getting leaves like this. You see? So that might be powdery mildew, or it could just be that the plants are at the end of their life. There don't seem to be any more even baby. Oh, there's one tiny baby courgette there on that one. And there's more flowers coming out, but we just don't know whether to take them out, to, you know, cut them at the root, leave the root in there, let it feed the soil, and take them out now. So any advice on that would be appreciated, if you know.
Well, a couple of people said...
No guesswork.
A couple of people said there'd be no harm in giving them a bit of feed and leaving them another week or two and just seeing what they do. So we could do that.
I could cut them leaves off with the most amount of that stuff on.
Yeah.
That look dead.
Yeah.
In fact, I might do that, and then someone will say, you shouldn't have done that, you've ruined it now. We can't win.
It's successes and failures.
The butternut squashes are looking fine.
This one's grown here.
Yeah.
That one's not long for be ready for.
Well, I think we have to wait until they go the colour of butternut squashes.
I'm guessing, yeah. It just looks quite big, that one, doesn't it?
Look at this blue Hubbard here. I'm like almost sure that that's like about ready to be picked now, because you know she's a big girl. Look,
Yeah.
that's her in my hands. She's massive. Just look, how rude. So yeah, I don't know about them, but these leaves, every time I see a dead leaf like that, I take it off, because they're no good. That's just draining the plant. You know what I mean? There we go. A few dead leaves. Cucumbers. I need to get my pickle on soon. I've just got some more Kilner jars actually, so I need to get my pickle on soon. I need to like spend a day in the kitchen and do a batch of kimchi and a batch of pickles, pickled onions and pickled cucumber.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're still working on our new compost over here. Lot of tomato leaves and stuff in there. Jay, do you want to take them into the greenhouse and show them red tomatoes?
Rolly, can you open the door for me?
Oh, of course I can. I've only been here 10 minutes and my nails are filthy. Look at all the green tomatoes, but there are some lovely red ones.
I'm going to start down here because I think this will please Sasha and several other people, because I know Sasha was concerned, as were we. A major thinning out occurred earlier in the week, and we are now seeing
red tomatoes, we have named you.
and also here as well, and also outside the greenhouse on our bonus tomatoes.
Yes. Oh, show them. If you can be bothered, keep holding camera like that.
Yeah, it's like a walk around the allotment, isn't it?
Here's all our beetroots, parsnips and carrots.
These have come along just since last weekend.
Yeah.
These have really come, they've shot up.
So we've just got to work out when we harvest all them too, and whether we should plant, like, if we're going to be harvesting the potatoes at weekend, Jason, on Sunday, can we plant more? Do folk know?
Yeah, I think we can.
To see us over the winter, because that would be great.
Didn't we do that last year in the back garden? We had our first lot of potatoes,
Yeah.
and then we had some more nearer to Christmas.
Look. I'm sure this is supposed to be like up
Yeah.
this vine, and as soon as we see a leaf like with lots of yellow on it, we're getting rid. A little one there. There we go. So yeah, we have got tomatoes. Chilled strawberries as well. These plants just keep giving. Every time we come down, there's more new strawberries on there. But I think we've decimated the blueberry bushes now, although oh no, I can see some on there. They're going to be a lot bigger next year. Apparently, we shouldn't touch the rhubarb now, because it's gone past the point. Sasha's told us this. It'll have too many oxalates now.
Okay.
So, but that should thrive next year.
Yeah.
Massive big rhubarb plant.
Oh, we've also had 3 plums, haven't we?
Yeah, off the tree. They're quite gorgeous actually. We've had them for breakfast. So, I mean, some of them are quite clearly have been messed with by critters.
Tampered with.
Yeah, but let's like look up there. Look on that branch there.
It's hard to see it with the way the lighting is.
But some of them have got like things hanging off them, and I'm like, what is that? Is that a worm or something that's burrowed its way in? We did open one at home with a little worm inside it.
I think we've established it's going to be a bit hit and miss with the plums, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so.
Bit hit and miss.
Some will get, but they are beautiful tasting. Absolutely gorgeous. And this patch next year, you know, this big pile of earth here that we've told you like has got horsetail in it. Well, I'm thinking of just putting potatoes in there, because them potatoes have grown with horsetail.
That's not a bad idea, you know.
Just because it's already quite deep.
That's not a bad idea at all.
I know, I might just turn it into a big potato patch.
Yeah, I think that's a fool. I think that's probably the best. I prefer that option than trying to shift it all.
So do I.
Big time.
So do I. We'll just keep pulling the horsetail. We're never going to get rid of it. We're fully aware of that. The plot is just that kind of plot that had a lot when we took it on. It's still got a lot. You know, there's not much we're going to be able to do about that. I'm weeding while I'm here. I don't like these big flowers.
Well, that's the bindweed. That's what a few people have been saying about, you know, trying to keep on top of it so it doesn't get into the beds.
Yeah.
Also, all of our strawberries, some of you probably have noticed, all of our strawberries have started reaching out. They've all developed their little...
Their legs.
Their legs. Including on the stand over there as well, which is rather awesome. So that's very encouraging.
Yeah, it's that's something else I'd like some, because I don't know. Will they just? We won't have to plant again next year, will we? These will just come back.
Yeah, that's my assumption. But yeah.
Well, that's just it. It's an assumption from both of us because we don't know.
Always good to ask.
So I'm asking.
Yes. Like we were saying before, it's successes and failures, because one of the things we were talking about the other day, weren't we, was that some of the stuff that you'd put in the tent for later in the season, it's not really progressing and doing very much.
No.
So we're a little bit concerned about that.
Well, I'm not concerned about it.
Well, it's just a bit disappointing, isn't it?
I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Okay.
Right, can I stop holding this now?
Yeah, of course you can. Thanks, love. It's time to play onion swap. So some of the onions that have been drying on our little shelf outside the shed for a couple of weeks now, take some of them home. I've just pulled these little beauties. Look at these, Martha.
They're belters.
They're crackers, aren't they? But yeah, it's time to get all the last of the onions out of here now, really. And hopefully we can sort this bed out and use it for something else. Oh, that's one of them weird deformed ones. And I'm going to use it. I'm going to make a soup out of it. And I'm going to send it to hungry people.
Nice.
That's, oh, it's a little baby one. Oh, it's cute, that. That's a little baby one that didn't grow very much. Bless it. Oh, it tried, Jay.
I mean, to be fair, I think we've had huge success with the onion.
We have.
We've had huge success with it. It's been incredible.
And it shall be the onion again next year. Ready, guys? The last onion from the onion. Ready?
Excellent. Although I don't actually know if it is the last one.
What?
I think there's one there.
There's a D.
Hang on a sec.
Let me have a look. Oh yeah, it's a little baby one.
Well, there, yeah, so the one you pulled was actually officially the last proper onion.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
There we go. Ho ho ho! I'm a Frenchman. Ho ho. So I'm sorry.
That's awful.
It's not. It's a classic British comedy thing that's been used for years.
Yeah, from the 70s.
I'm sorry. French people like their onions. They've got damn good taste and garlic. Luke, look at my onions. You want one? Can't have one. Ha ha ha.
Onwards.
There she is, promise.
Well, I mean, the stuff that we've seen of Charles is on YouTube. I mean, he'll use the same bed year on year, like 4 or 5 years in a row, and grow the same stuff in it, won't he?
Yeah, well, this will still be the onion next year, but we might as well use it for something else now.
Yeah. Nice one, mister.
The really great part about being on an allotment is if you have an excess of something, you can pass it on to somebody, and plus we all just share. It's like Birgit and Barbara, 2 up, next door but 1 to us. We asked them if they wanted some onions before, because the drying rack was full and I had the ones I'd pulled to put on there, and they were really grateful. And then Dave mentioned recently that he'd been growing these lemon cucumbers. One of these, he says one of these is one of them, and the other one will just be a normal cucumber, but it looks like everyone's getting the shapes we're getting, just big weird shapes. So I need to get some pickling on. Luckily 3 new 1 litre Kilner jars arrived at my house this morning, so sometime over this week after you've watched this I shall be pickling and kimchiing. And cheers Dave, lad, what a belter.
Nice.
Under the tree now. I just don't want them to go to waste when they could be making really good compost.
Yeah.
There we go. Might as well have them making some compost, mightn't we?
Aye. So I was hoping to get this soil dealt with in 2 lots, but it's looking like it's going to have to be 3 lots because of the weight. So hopefully we can get this finalised and cleared on Sunday this weekend. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
And I like that you come to say hello to us. It's very friendly of you. Very nice of you. Such a handsome chap. So many people want to fuss you when you come and see us. Ah, he's a lovely boy. He's a lovely boy. Isn't he? How tiring must it be to be an utter bombshell on the allotments? Oh, so knackered. So tired of being a bombshell. Hello, I'm worried about you. You couldn't get me, aren't you? You didn't get me. Right, I'm going to leave you to roll around on the floor. I want to go and get some more work done. Big fella. He loves that peppermint, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Freshens his breath for his girlfriends. Or boyfriends, I don't know. I don't even assume that you identify as a boy. Peppermint puss. It seems peppermint has the same reaction on puss as catnip does on other cats. He always has a chobble when he comes by. Loves the stuff. Don't you, puss? Oh, num 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 num.
It's here. He dropped it.
He knows.
Here.
I think he likes the way it makes his mouth feel all tingly. Are you helping us to weed? Yeah, attack those weeds. Good boy. So judgment call, I'm going to cut off these leaves that are that look diseased and hope it makes a difference. Maybe we'll get a bit more yield. Oh, they're so prickly, courgettes.
I know. Like we've said, wonderful defence mechanism.
Ah!
You ain't gonna get no slug wanting to crawl up there.
Ah! Ow! Get these off this one more round here.
Nice one.
Oh no, there's a couple more, Jay. Because it doesn't look healthy at all. And that one. Right. Them are all the ones that look horrible and diseased. Hopefully that will help. Ow! Ah!
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Ah! Ah! Hello, we're all done. Yeah, that's the thing with us though, like you said, you've mentioned on previous vlogs before, some people come down and saunter. Yes. We come down and bam, do loads of stuff over a couple of hours.
For the most part, yeah.
And then we're kind of done. So we've also, what you probably haven't seen on camera, a lot of the fallen apples that had fallen in Root Road and around the base of the tree, we've put into the new compost. All of the courgette leaves, the yellow leaves from the tomatoes, all of that stuff has all gone in the new compost, and hopefully that's going to make, you know, really good compost. Yeah. So we'll be back down possibly tomorrow. Possibly. Definitely Sunday. Definitely Sunday. Sunday's going to be a big day. Hopefully we can get our hands on the mower and the strimmer, we can get these paths sorted out, we're going to do some more weeding. But we've achieved what we wanted to achieve today. I've just given a little bit of feed to the tomatoes. And to the courgette plants. And a little bit of feed to the courgette plants on the off chance. Yeah, now we've taken off the dead leaves. Well, what seem like dead leaves, very white ones. Could actually be powdery mildew, no idea. But they do look like there's other little courgettes coming up, so we'll see. We'll see. The seedlings in Salad Street aren't doing so well. No? No, there doesn't seem to be any movement, but we've had very little sun, like proper sunshine, haven't we? So yeah, we'll see you either tomorrow or Sunday, and that day shall begin. And hey presto, it's Sunday, as if by magic. We didn't come down yesterday because it was terrible weather. It was, but we did say that. We said we may give Saturday a miss because it wasn't essential. No, but we had a lovely afternoon at home instead. We did. And we had a couple of visitors, which was lovely. And of course, as I've started to try to do now, not that this is really massively interesting, but I started on editing this vlog. Oh, you did, didn't you? So all you've got to do is add these bits now. So we were going to mow the paths today, but the guy that's in charge of the kind of equipment isn't here. Even though I'm a member of the committee, allegedly, I thought that someone would always be here on a Sunday morning when the shop was open, and that would be the ideal time to hire the equipment. So that might have to be next weekend. But what we are going to do today, for show, is harvest some potatoes. Without a doubt, yeah, we're definitely going to do that. We're going to take Sasha's advice. Thank you, Sasha messaged us on Instagram the other day. Sasha, I'm going to share just the last bit of what you messaged. His soundtrack of the day. Oh, it was gorgeous. I'm going to link it up there. This guy who seems a bit kind of Miles. Robert Miles-ish, playing this beautiful music. If you like kind of, what's it called? Ethereal electronica? Yeah? Mystic pop. Anyway, yeah, link it up there. It was beautiful. It was one of those tunes I was like, oh, it's gorgeous. Then he was playing it live on this roof in Turkey. There you go. So cheers for that, Sasha. Now, Sasha was telling us when we dig up the potatoes, rub off the excess mud but don't wash them. We've already bought paper bags. For those of you that don't know, when you're harvesting potatoes, Sasha's told us now about step one, which is harvest them but don't wash them. Keep a bit of mud on them and use paper bags. We knew that bit anyway. I bought them ready a couple of months ago. Bought special. Yeah, so we've got these. I've got 5 25k kilogram paper bags. So we'll see how they go. Just harvested a few strawberries. Show you them after. Yeah.
because we've got a few other bits. So it might be a blessing in disguise today, because we did have quite a lot of rain yesterday. We're just walking around the plot this morning. It's clear that the grass is still wet. It probably would have been a bit of a pain. For some of you who will know, mowing wet grass is not the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
So it might be a blessing in disguise, although I was really looking forward to having a bit of a tidy up today, but that can wait till Friday next week. We'll get in touch with the chap that we need to get in touch with, get that sorted out.
Yeah.
Spuds today, bit of weeding. I'm going to text mum and dad in a minute and see if they want to pop down for a brew, you know, and to see us, because I think they might like to do that. So, yeah.
That's it, isn't it?
I think so. And if there's anything else that comes up, of course, we will show you whilst we're
we should probably harvest some more of them plums as well.
Yeah.
Because they're ready.
Let's do that.
And I've noticed a few on the floor, so they're dropping. Now.
And you know what else?
Oh, and just in case, because it was not last week, the week before, we came and there were 2 packets of Eat Real sour cream and chive crisps on our bench here, with a little note from Janet and Jack across the road. I told you about young Jack before, and his mum Janet, saying Jack didn't like these, so we thought we'd pass them on to you. So if you're watching this one, Janet and Jack, we've not seen you since.
True.
Thank you. We right enjoyed. They're some of our favourite crisps.
Yeah.
And we right enjoyed them. Marvellous.
The other thing that I'm going to do today is I'm going to finish off getting rid of the soil.
Yeah, out of that tub.
Yeah. So that's another thing we can tick off.
So what first?
I'll sort the tub out, and then we'll do spuds.
Okay. Onward. Our first tomatoes. So I've just picked them 2 off the ones that we planted outside. Unfortunately, I've had to throw 4 away because they were split, which I think is over too much water.
We had a lot of rain.
Yeah, whereas these ones are from the greenhouse. So these are our first red tomatoes from the greenhouse. I think these are all off the cherry tomato plant, Jason.
Yes.
So yeah, we've got some tomatoes and some strawberries and hopefully some potatoes today. There's always a little bit of something when you're down here, and that's what's beautiful about it. But by God, guys, have we got our work cut out for us next year. Now we know, you know when you know, you know. Now we know what we need to do.
Yeah.
And honestly, if any of you live near Greater Manchester and you want to help us next year, let us know below. Get your asses here with a shovel and some gloves. We'll make you a brew, help us weed and sort shit out, will you?
We'll give you spuds and things.
We can't promise that, Jason, because we'll end up with nothing.
That's true.
For ourselves.
We'll give you our smiles and refreshments.
I'll make you lunch.
Yeah.
So that's nice. So I mean, I'm chuffed with that. You know, some strawberries and now I'm gonna make it work. Strawberries and tomatoes.
Yeah, kinda. There we go. Just about. I'm chuffed with that.
Yeah. I've been down. In fact, Jason, come on.
Do you want to wash it first?
No, not really. It's been a greenhouse.
What if it's got fly grib on it?
I don't really care.
Are you gonna eat half and then have half for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. There is nothing quite like homegrown produce, knowing that you did that from a seed.
Oh, that's lovely and sweet, isn't it?
Yeah. Straight off the plant and into your mouth. No better way.
Ah.
What?
I thought I was being clever. I thought I'll be right clever. So that explains it. Well, anyway.
Well, at least we can get shut of that now.
Yeah.
Because that's been proper annoying me. It's been proper annoying us both, hasn't it? Damn thing. I'm basically, at the moment, being a chambermaid. The onions have finished their stay in the honey inn. Now I've got to make the bed, clean the bathroom, put some new toiletries in there, fold some napkins and write a little note saying, hello, I'm Consuelo, chambermaid, and I'll be looking after you this week. So whatever's going in here next, I'm just turning over the top bit, really. Loads of worms in here, which I'm really pleased to see. And they seem to be having a whale of a time. So, good on them, I say.
Happy days.
What the hell's that?
Bit of wood.
Yeah. There we go. Good bed this, Jay. Just got to work out what we're going to use it for now. I might get some of those cauliflowers and cabbages out of there and try them.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Might do. Right, I've done what I wanted to do.
Nice.
Just turned it over a bit. So it's potato harvest time, as aforementioned. I think I'm going to start with these I'm going to start with this one back plant because it's all kind of overhanging now. Yeah, we'll see what the yield's been like in this bed, because it might be like Root Road in that the soil underneath the first kind of 6 inches was really compacted. So we don't know what we're going to get, but let's give it a bash.
We'll find out.
I wonder if I could just kind of...
You're going to have a go at just pulling it, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh.
Okay. Just chuck it to one side for a minute.
Yeah, because that's going to go in the compost bin. Oh, see, there's loads of little baby potatoes. This makes me think it's too early. Look at these little babies. Oh, mind you.
Is that a potato attached to a potato?
Yeah, I don't know whether that was the original seed potato. Do you want to bring the truck over?
Yeah.
It don't feel like the original seed potato because it's hard. But it might be. What a shame about these little babies though.
I know.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing here, I'm wondering whether to leave all the others a little bit longer now, Jess.
Yeah, maybe.
Obviously I'm going to dig down and
I was going to say, yeah.
there's more under here, but there were a lot of babies on them then, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to waste. Oh, she's a big one. Call her Linda.
Well, this is kind of like our first proper harvest of spuds, isn't it? We had those little mini harvests the other weekend, but this is good that we've got 4 in here and we've pulled one. It's going to give us a bit of a feel for how much we're going to potentially get from the others. But yeah, we could leave the other 3 for another week or 2, couldn't we?
Yeah, I do think that might be wise. I do. Carpet. We didn't dig so far down in this one, did we?
No.
Oh my god.
It's the remnants of the previous plot owners. Well, you live and learn. We live and learn.
Carpet. Unbelievable. Yeah, we're still going to be, we're still very much repairing damage done to this plot. I mean, I get it. I get wanting to hold off the horsetail because it's a little bastard. And most gardeners, all gardeners, hate it because it's an evil weed. And the thing is, every little piece you leave becomes a new horsetail. So you've got to be dead careful with all your, you know, with all your bits. But I think that might be it, Jason, for taters.
Well, yeah, you've had a good rummage. There's a little tiddy one there, 2 little diddy ones. There's one right in front of your hand there. Is that it? Yeah. But yeah, we've done all right there. That's not bad. I mean, like you said, it's a complete gamble with this bed, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were just kind of trying it work because we didn't know whether we would be able to grow anything in it at all.
This was the bed. This one and the one that the tomatoes are in, they're the 2 sort of experimental beds that we didn't really do much with, aren't they?
Yeah, they already existed here. We just added a bit of compost and kind of got to it.
Fab.
Should we do another one, or should we just for now leave them a little bit longer? What do you think?
I'm tempted to say let's leave them another week before we pull any more.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the biggest of this one is the biggest. We've got, like, you may have seen, we've got 1 big one and then 2 slightly smaller ones. Well, let's just have a think about it for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. To do it.
It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah. Just think about the bag, Jay.
Yeah.
And how full it is. We've got to take it home, haven't we, and put it in green bin. We're taking the damaging horsetail and bindweed. Anything that's basically infected with, you know, weeds that propagate well. Because don't forget, horsetail propagates through spores. We're taking it home, putting it in our green bin because we know that our local composting is at such a high temperature to kill pretty much everything except that that Japanese one. Can't remember what it's called.
Knotweed or something.
Yeah, Japanese knotweed. That's got to be dealt with specifically, but all of this can be composted by our local council. So well done, Oldham. You rock in some ways. Done with it.
You what?
Done with it.
Yeah.
Sick of it. Sick of it.
They've come bringing pies.
Oh, fresh boxes.
Yeah, that was just spoiled. Sunflowers have come out.
Oh, that one's gorgeous. What about that?
Yeah, we're just waiting.
Oh, you got rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, at last.
Finally. Yes.
And our other three are like these are.
They're getting there, aren't
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
seem to be getting ready to come
I
out.
like that, mate.
She's up.
Well,
She's
that one
having
is
a whale of a
when we
time.
before, but not quite as big.
I like that one. We now talk that.
We're terrible.
I know I'm going to have to not do this.
Oh,
And we keep saying that.
we keep saying night after night we're going to start going to bed sooner
Yeah.
and getting up sooner.
Thanks, Dave.
You know, I was going to
Then we
say
do.
it has to start with getting up sooner, doesn't it? So that you're tired.
Tell yourself.
But then sometimes you get past that point of tiredness.
You do.
Ridiculous.
And then if we're watching something like on YouTube and it one
Thanks,
follows
Sam.
another, was that we were watching some PCK last night and I said, well, just watch one more.
Yeah.
Just watch
Yeah,
one.
we do that, don't we? Though we do.
It's
We've
fantastic, that
always
film.
been night owls. Though.
We have.
Always been night owls. We've always burnt the candle at both ends since college days.
Let's have a pie.
Let's have a pie.
We don't burn the candle at both ends. We go to bed late and get up.
Yeah, you. Well, to be fair, you do it the right way. If you're going to go to bed late, you need to be able to get up late.
Jack's house was a bit of kale.
Oh, nice.
And they're doing exactly the same as us. As soon as they see some red
Cheers,
tomatoes.
everybody.
Cheers, everyone. As soon as they see some red tomatoes, they tick them off. But they've got loads of
Yay.
green ones as well, same as.
Yeah.
Nice to see some red. Hey, that big.
I've got
Is
one.
it a beef one?
Got one.
At the back.
Oh yeah, but I think they're called Paul something.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dad. They're a breed of tomato called. Ooh, still lovely and warm and all.
Yeah, we put them in the air fryer while we were waiting to. While we're getting
What were they
sorted
called?
Perfect.
Paul Winterbottom or something.
Tomatoes.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of them, but it's some of the seeds we got sent from a lady on Instagram who's got a massive allotment. She sent us the big tomato seeds, the blue Hubbard seeds,
Oh yeah.
the Patterson's panache.
I can never remember the name when I'm getting. Oh, that we saw that. It's what is it? But are they a form of beef tomato? Are they like a yeah.
I think, what are they called? Heritage tomatoes.
Oh,
Where when you cut them open, they've got so many different segments to them. I think they're called heritage tomatoes.
You might be right. Yeah.
them look good sign.
They're not too bad, the spuds. We thought we'd get a few more, but that's from one plant that Paul pulled before. But the thing is,
All them off one plant.
Yeah, but that was an experimental bed. You know the bed over there that's got the tomatoes in it? That's the same. And when we were digging those up before, the guys on the plot before us, there's carpet. There's carpet in the bed.
Carpet?
It's about 6 inches of soil and then carpet.
Carpet? I've never heard of it. I got the plastic a bit thinking it might be stopping the weeds from coming up.
The carpet they've used in a similar way. They've used it thinking it acts as a barrier for the weeds. But it just breaks down, and then you've got all these fibres in your soil, all these strings, and from the, you know, obviously it's carpet, isn't it? So it's going to break down, and then it's going to go into the soil. So, but you know what? We live and learn, don't we? Like we keep saying, you know, every single time we're on here, we learn something, don't we?
I wonder what they'd think if they came back and had a look at what you've done.
They'd be astonished, wouldn't they?
Yeah. I mean, we are, and we've watched it.
Well,
They probably think, hey, we could have done that.
Birgit said the other day, didn't she? Paul passed some onions on to our next door, the two ladies next door but one. And they've been so complimentary for our plot and like, you know, what we've managed to achieve and that. With relatively little knowledge, to be fair, aside from what we did in the back garden last year.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, we're new to you. I mean, and something on this scale, it's nothing like you did it.
Yeah.
I'm in your back garden. I know Aunt Phil used to say, oh, I love it when he does shows in his garden last year when you...
Yeah.
Oh, she said, thank you both for the car.
Oh, bless.
I've harvested all the green ones now. Well, I mean, there's other than the ones that are too small, I've got 4 boxes in the freezer.
Yeah.
Of part steamed beans. You know, the long green ones.
Oh, yeah.
I did them at home. Oh, I did them last night. Didn't I?
Yeah, you give up.
Oh, Jack,
Oh.
you're a legend.
Bless your cotton socks.
It's wet.
What's that?
Kale, thank you so very much.
Oh, is that the young lad from...
Yeah, that's Jack. Jack, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Amazing.
Oh, we've met Jack now. Hey, that looks good.
We've just passed over some onions to Jack and Janet and we get a load of kale. How marvellous.
I'm not going to put the kale in the truck because it's wet and I don't want the potatoes to get wet.
What about here? Or in the shed?
Yeah, I'll pop them in the shed for now.
Oh, nice.
Come here.
Well, according to Joe, he said they do a vegan breakfast there, but you've got to let them know when you get there that you want a vegan breakfast the next morning. So I don't know whether you'll have to pre-order. You know what I mean? But if you do, I'll just be like, fruit. Just vegan Maggie Ann. I'll be right with that.
We bought, we will look like that, we like that Sainsbury's butter margarine spread.
Yeah.
Oh, is it alright?
It's lovely.
The one that you got last time instead of the one you normally get?
No, the one we normally get.
Oh, then it's naturally.
Yeah, we like that
Yeah.
one.
Love that.
Because you
Well,
tried the Sainsbury's own one, didn't you?
It was alright, but he weren't,
I was the
he
king
weren't,
No.
I didn't
You
mind
did
it.
try it. You had the one, didn't you?
We've not tried
No,
the
no, we
Sainsbury's
didn't.
own one, have we?
No.
I can't honestly say the same.
I have Flora Lightly because I like a lot of spread.
Yeah.
So I always have Flora
Well, we
Lightly.
bought some yesterday from Tesco and it's olive oil spread.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought,
I made some buns with it.
and he made some buns with it. And we had a bun and it tasted nice, didn't it?
Nice, good.
So we tried
Because it was
that.
still a bit warm and it stuck in the case a bit, didn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, because we're still warm.
Was
but
this was this another one of your midnight bun making
Bun
sessions?
making.
It was. It was. He did that and I got my knitting out.
Good. Yeah.
She's knitting for
Oh,
Olive,
yeah.
right?
Excellent. Oh, yeah. Excellent.
Oh, they bruised it.
Well, it's not just that. Well, as soon as they're on the floor, creatures are going to get at them.
Yeah.
Or it'd be more likely for them to get at them.
Can you pick a couple for Mum and Dad to take home?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to look for now.
There's this big bunch here, Jess.
Oh,
Luke.
that.
Yeah, but like I said,
Oh, sorry.
No, they're no good then. That one's only...
Right here, Luke. There's like a big collection of them all together.
Actually, it's a little bit firm, that one.
This one's quite...
Yeah, right, there's plenty there.
What about this one? Oh, I think not,
Yeah, compost. I'll whack it in compost.
Compost.
Found any?
No. Oh, I saw Jason picked up the compost.
Yeah. Well, at least they're used for something, aren't they?
We'll try them too, Jay.
Yeah, I guess so.
And just see if it.
See, if you planted me in the middle, would I grow? Because I'm only small.
Shall we try?
Yeah. From 4'11".
See if we can get another foot. See if we can grow another foot.
Yeah. 5'11".
It just
Yeah.
it saves like this space going to waste, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I might get a few things out of there and chuck them in here and all, you know.
Yeah.
why not?
Them were great, them.
The signs,
The signs,
aren't they
yeah.
beautiful? Yeah.
Vanessa's been a legend doing them for us.
Oh, to me, they look more like crab.
No, they
Crab
don't. No.
apples are green.
Not that I've seen crab apples. When I was a little girl, they used to say, "Don't eat them apples, they're crab apples, they're poisonous." Well, they're not actually.
I
but
suspect
just a bit.
if we're lucky, they might be good. They might be good for cooking. They might be like apple crumbles, apple pies. They might be add some sugar in there.
Stewed apple.
Yeah, they might be okay.
What are these, Jane?
These are carrots, beetroots, parsnips, potatoes at the end here.
They're all doing
Yeah.
Yeah, these are coming up really nice.
Yeah, they look
Yeah.
well. The leaves look nice and healthy,
Yeah,
don't
yeah, they're all coming along. And again, this was one of those beds that we didn't really dig that much. So there's, you know, we've probably only got so much soil, and then it's probably quite compacted
they?
underneath.
Which is the one you found the carpet on?
This one,
That one.
yeah, in the corner here. Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of mad, isn't it? They mustn't have had much idea of what they were doing, must they?
Just thought, yeah, you too. What about each of that?
Yeah.
They're definitely better than
You
they were
do
when we
it?
tasted them a month ago.
For your tea.
Definitely better.
They're sweet.
No, I thought when
Oh, they're sweeter. A lot sweeter than they were. They're a little bit dry, but that's miles better than it was.
So I think next month these will be fine.
Oh, it says September.
Yeah, they just need a little bit longer on the tree, but they're alright, they've got a nice flavour.
Bite the skin off.
Yeah.
A little bit tarty.
Can you bite it now?
Little bit tarty,
Well, I'll bit the skin off.
but that's Gemini's influence.
It's nice.
Yeah. Not bad.
Definitely sweeter than that little nibble that we had last month.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting skin. You can't chew them, so I'm taking the skin off. and
Ah,
this is
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Best bit.
Yeah, I reckon another 3 or 4 weeks, maybe. Like you said, Paul.
Should be alright.
Carol, it was Carol that told us September for your apples.
Do it.
Chicken Carol. Carol with chickens over there.
Oh yeah.
Can you like that now?
It's gone glorious. Glorious. The never-ending battle of the weeds. Dun dun dun, diddler diddler, dun dun dun, diddler diddler. War of the weeds.
War of the weeds.
I win.
What have you got now?
Right.
Oh,
Give us a hug. What you got? See you soon.
all the best for Tuesday. I'll be
best.
thinking about you.
Thank you.
And Stuart as well.
Yes. Oi. You.
And you, behave yourself. No going out,
Thank you very much.
no going out to the pub.
No.
No.
No, I'm gonna watch a Bruce Lee film and eat pizza all night.
Oh well, that sounds alright.
You probably will and all, you know.
It does right. Go on then, Stuffin.
Bye, loves.
Bye, Paul. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Well, we've got a truck full of potatoes we've dug, tomatoes and plums we've pulled, and kale and blackberries. Oh, and some strawberries we've pulled, and kale from our neighbour Jack, and blackberries from our neighbour Jack as well. Thanks, guys. So that's it. We're going to get home. Lovely to... Oh, I just saw a dragonfly.
Yeah, it was massive.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
So we're going to get home now. Get ready for a very busy week. Much of it you'll see. So thank you very much for joining us once again at Plot 25 and being a part of our allotment adventures. Is that it?
Yeah, just the usual, you know. If you're here and you've watched till the end and for some strange and bizarre reason you haven't yet subscribed, then do consider subscribing to the channel. It's the easiest way you can help us out and support us, and if you haven't already given the video a thumbs up, that would be massively appreciated.
He's not wrong. Just kiss.
Mwah.
Love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon, and until then, New York, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves. Drug life.